in the headlines are
The discovery of ballet dance in 1400s.
Mosque dancing developed in 1600.
1795, classical dancing has been discovered.
The evolution of jazz and actor dancing on 1900.
Contemporary dance developed in 1950.
On 1970, another types of dance evolved.
Dances that were developed in 20th century.
Good day, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
This is Charity and Cabo.
This is Mikey Bangay, and this is the Viva News Report.
We all know that the ballet dancing discovered in 1400s. But how ballet dancing discovered? Let's listen to Miss Karen Paculanan's report. Miss Karen?
So here is the history of ballet. So ballet begins around 15th century in Italy. Terms ballet and ball stem from the Italian word ballare, which means to dance. When Catherine de' Medici of Italy married French King Henry II, she introduced early dance styles into court life in France. So what is ballet? So ballet is an art of form caused by movement of the human body. So it is a theoretical performed on a stage to an audience utilizing costumes, scenic designs, and lightnings. It can tell a story of express a thought, a concept, or emotions. Ballet dance can be magical, exciting, provoking, or disturbing. So how did ballet originated? So ballet originated in the Italian Renaissance courts of 15th century. Noblemen and women were treated to lavish events, especially wedding celebrations, where dancing and music created an elaborate spectacles. Dancing masters taught the steps to the nobility, and the court participated in the performances. So news with the truth and accuracy. This is Karen Paculanang reporting in Viva News Report. Back to the studio.
In 1600, Mosque dance has been developed. Now, what exactly was Mosque dance? Why is it called by this name? Together, we will focus the explanation to the report of Miss Rica Herrera.
The mass began as an improvised performance at court in the 16th century, during which courtiers or even royals would disguise themselves for play, acting, fun, and dancing. The sword masks were mostly created by the brilliant partnership of playwright Ben Jones and set and costume designer Inigo Jones. The mask developed into something like a splendid modern ballet with additional attraction of beautiful speeches and songs. It was favorite form of Ben Jonson, as it followed his imagination and taste for the magnificent to have full play. Mass also spelled mass, festival or entertainment in which disguised participants offer gifts to their hosts, and then join together for the ceremonial dance. News with truth and accuracy, Rica Herrera reported on Viva News Report.
Classical dancing has been discovered in 1795. To know more about classical dancing and some of the example of this, let's listen to Miss Jonalyn Primitiva's report. Miss Jonna?
Good day, Charity and Mikey. On 1795, classical dance known as Persian classical dance developed. Classical Persian dance is also called Kahar or Gahar dance, as it became largely influenced by the Kahar dynasty on 1795 to 1925. In this period, dancers perform artistic dances in the court of the Shah for entertainment purposes such as coronations, marriage celebration, and Nowruz celebration or Iranian New Year. Persian classical dance is very graceful and refined dance. It utilizes mostly the torso, arms, and hands along with facial expression, while some hip movement occurs very muted if detectable at all. Persian classical dance is known for looking light and flowing. Dancers utilize more quickly shuffling steps, and arms are gracefully flowing and make large sweeping and undulating movements. The hands and arms are usually worked together to allow movement to extend all the way down to the fingertips, although in some cases the movement starts only at the wrist instead of utilizing the whole arm. News with truth and accuracy, Jonalyn T. Primitiva reporting on Viva News Report. Back to you, Charity.
The evolution of jazz and acro dancing or acrobatic dancing emerged in the United States and Canada in the early 1900s. Acrobatic dancing or acro dancing is one of the type of acts performed in vaudeville. On the other hand, the jazz developed in the United States in the very early part of 20th century. The jazz is African and American musical traditions mixed with others and gradually jazz emerged from blend of ragtime, marches, blues, and the other kinds of music.
Up next on Viva News Report.
The development of contemporary dance in 1950. Hip-hop dance evolved on 1970.
Dances that were developed in 20th century.
Stay tuned and let's find out. Viva News Report will be back. The development of contemporary dance in 1950, so let's find out with the report of Miss Karen Paculana.
The development of contemporary dance is to reduce its essence, so contemporary dance was developed in rebellion against the hierarchy and restrictions in 19th century classical ballet. It was conceived as heightened kinetic form of self-expression in which each artist was at liberty to determine his or her creative path. So, back to you, Miss Mikey Bangay.
Hip-hop dance evolved on 1970. So hip-hop dance is a vibrant form of dance that combines a variety of freestyle movements to create a cultural piece of art. Through its three main styles, which are popping, locking, and breaking, hip-hop dance has evolved into one of the most popular and influential styles of dance.
Now, let us find out what are the dances developed in the 20th century. Miss Charlie.
The 20th century brought about a change in social dances. The old-fashioned and out-of-step dances such as waltz and polka needed to make way for something different and new. In the past, only upper-class dances had been recorded because lower-class dances were not deemed worthy of the record. However, now in the 20th century, the industrial age was upon us. A new middle class was emerging and great social innovations were on the horizon. The upper classes even became more accepting of dance music that began in lower classes. An example of this is ragtime dance and music. Ragtime had lively and infectious new sound. Huge impact were jazz and swing dance. These dances are both energetic and had their own personality and culture. Jazz was danced to jazz music and swing was danced to big band music. This is Charlene Abilino reporting. Back to you, Charity and Mikey.
News with the truth.
news with accuracy.
This is Charity and Cabo.
This is Mikey Ibangay,
And this is the
Viva News Report.